My sister stole my college fund. Part 2. My grandmother was a quiet woman. She never raised her voice, never made a scene, but she was the smartest person I have ever known. Before she passed, she pulled me aside when I was 14 years old, just the two of us in her kitchen. She made me tea I did not want, and told me something I never forgot. She said, "The world will try to take from you your whole life. The people closest to you will take the most." She said the secret is not to fight back loudly. The secret is to build quietly until they cannot touch you anymore. Then she told me about the second account, a separate savings account she had opened in only my name at a different bank. She had been putting small amounts into it for years without telling anyone, not my parents, not Diane, nobody. When she passed, she left me a letter with the account details hidden inside a copy of her favorite book that she gave me personally. She told me in the letter to only open it when I really needed it. The night my parents told me my college fund was gone, I went to my room and I opened that book. $14,000. I sat on my floor and I cried, not from sadness, from gratitude. My grandmother had seen this coming before I was even old enough to understand what was happening in my own family. I did not tell a single person. The next morning, I woke up early, went to the bank, transferred everything into a new account only I could access, and started making calls. Within 3 weeks, I had enrolled myself in university, paid my first semester, secured a part-time job near campus, found a roommate through the university housing board. I did everything myself, quietly, without asking anyone for a single thing. The week before I was supposed to leave, I finally told my parents I was going to university. My mom looked confused. She asked how. I told her I had taken care of it. My dad asked where the money came from. I told him Grandma taught me to save. Diane walked into the room mid-conversation, and when she heard I was leaving for university, her face changed completely. She had assumed that taking my fund meant taking my future. She had assumed I would stay stuck in that small town while she moved on. She assumed wrong. The day I left, I hugged my parents at the door. I told them I loved them. I meant it. I was not angry anymore. Anger would have kept me stuck. I looked at Diane last. She opened her mouth to say something. I never found out what it was because I picked up my bags, turned around, and walked to the car I had bought myself 3 days earlier. A used 2009 Honda Civic. Nothing fancy, but it was mine. 6 years later, I run my own business. I own my apartment. I have built a life so solid that nobody can reach into it and take anything from me. Diane called me last year asking for a loan. I remembered what my grandmother said. I sent her $200 and a copy of my grandmother's favorite book. Inside, I left a note that said only 3 words: build quietly instead. If you enjoyed the video, like, follow, and subscribe.